Hi, my name is Arrge. I got 2,500 hours of Hanzo playtime. I just ended at 4.6k playing pretty much only Hanzo. Climbed from 3.9k to 4.6k on NA with high ping, so I was mostly relying on my game sense and all these tricks. And in this first guide video, I'm gonna be showing you guys some of the basic things that I feel like everyone should figure out if they wanna start maining Hanzo. So the cool thing about Hanzo's hitbox is that if you turn to one side and look down, your head hitbox is gonna immediately move by a huge amount. And since you're turning instead of moving, you're not limited by your movement speed. So you can do this maneuver in one server tick, which is 1/60th of a second. And while you do this movement, you should also hold the forward movement key to move even further away from the crosshair like this.
Fucking let him die!
If you don't release your arrow when you start wall climbing, you retain the charge. You should like jump towards the wall and then like right as you jump also start holding left click so you charge an arrow. So this way you will charge your arrow about 30-40% before you even start the wall climb. So that way your arrow is gonna be charged enough once you climb up and hover midair for like 0.3 more seconds. So you know you're gonna have a high charge arrow ready to shoot anyone that happens to be on the high ground. So the most basic tip for using the dragon is always use your jump right before you do it. So like you jump into one direction and then when you're about to hit the ground, use the lunge ability as well. This way you won't be standing still and it will be way harder for a Widow, for example, to headshot you. So like this. Another thing you should be doing with the dragon that most people don't know about is that if you hold down left click as you cast the dragon, you're actually going to be charging a normal arrow during the cast animation. So as you can see, it looks like I didn't charge my arrow at all, like it should be a 0% charged arrow, but it still dealt 200 damage to the bot. The final dragon trick that I got for you guys is more for swag purposes, like especially since you can't charge an arrow while using this trick. So what you do is it's like basically you're gonna wall climb, but at the exact same time as you start wall climbing, you also cast your dragon. So you're gonna start wall climbing while casting the dragon. It looks pretty damn cool.
It's on Junkrat one.
Oh!
Widow on Mega, Widow dead.
So here's a dragon tip that it has won me so many games, especially in this current bunker meta. So basically what you do is you listen to the enemy team's Genshin. Like he's gonna choose his target and then do the first dash, then cast the blade, and then dash the target. So he's most likely gonna dash onto the point since it's overtime, so he's gonna go for the Orisa. So once I hear the first dash, I'm immediately going to start casting my dragon to shoot it at my own teammate. Then haha! So basically what is happening here is that the Genji is just gonna dash into my dragon and die. Even if he's nanoed, it's gonna take him maximum of 2 seconds to die. Like the basic strat for the first point is to just farm Nano Blade and EMP and then just use them at the same time. But if you're playing Hanzo, you can just stay back, and when it looks like they're gonna use their combos, you just dragon your own teammates and you're gonna kill both the Sombra and the nanoed Genji.
Get his ass! He's fucking bitch.
I don't think I've seen any other Hanzo use this trick with the Sonic arrow. So basically what you do is you look straight up and you shoot the Sonic. And you can notice that even though the Sonic hasn't landed anywhere, the cooldown is starting to run down. And the Sonic duration itself, it starts only when it hits something. So since I didn't charge the arrow at all, it will land in about 7 seconds. And that means that when it runs out, I already have another Sonic arrow to shoot. So that means I can get 12 seconds of Sonic uptime. If you charge the Sonic too much, it's never gonna land since it's gonna hit the top of the map and get stuck in there. And another problem is that, like, you might be thinking like, well, what if I do like a almost fully charged arrow that's gonna land in 18 seconds? That means I could do a triple Sonic, so it's like before the first one lands, I can get ready to shoot another Sonic. But the problem here is that they saw, for some reason, they made this thing that if the previous Sonic is still in air when you shoot another one, the first Sonic will disappear. So the advanced version of this trick is angling the Sonic, and this gets really hard because the more you charge the arrow, the less you need to angle the shot in order for it to go far away. So let's say I want to do like a 50% charged arrow so that it lands in 14 seconds. Then I'm not gonna angle it as much as a 0% charge arrow, so I'm gonna do like this. So now it's a 50% charged arrow. It's gonna land in 12 seconds. And that means that I have my Sonic off cooldown as the fight starts, and I already get the info with the Sonic itself. It's gonna show me this whole area. It's gonna show me who's inside this house here. And I already got the Sonic off cooldown, so I can, like, for example, Sonic this spot and the high ground at the same time. Or I could wait the 6 seconds so that the Sonic runs out and then shoot another one. And this way there's 12 seconds of Sonic uptime. So the way that I use the angled Sonic arrow trick the most is, like, after winning or losing a team fight, like let's say I'm defending a point, we won a team fight, I wait 5 extra seconds, and then I'm gonna shoot a angled 0% charge arrow like this to try to get some information about what they're gonna do once they reach the choke point. So it's gonna land in 7 seconds, so just in time for the enemy team to get back to me. And this way I'm gonna get information, like, is someone gonna peek here? Is someone gonna go for the flank? Is someone gonna go up to this high ground? And based on that information I can decide where I shoot the second Sonic.
Thank you.
See through the dragon's eyes.
Assassin's creating.
I don't sleep right side.
Shut the fuck up, Arrge!
Okay, so this is the most advanced tip in this video. So basically what you do is you crouch and jump at the same time just when you land on the floor. And this will eliminate all the sounds you make when landing. So it's completely quiet. Normally, if you don't use this trick, it's gonna be really, really loud. It's louder than shooting an arrow. It's louder than shooting a Sonic.
See through the dragon's eyes.
If you don't do it perfectly, it's not gonna do the stomping sound, but it's gonna make the grunt. Shout out to CarQ, by the way. I learned this trick from his guide video. It was like a Winston tip on how to not make any sounds when you land, when you're going for a flank, and I tested it out on Hanzo and realized that it works on Hanzo as well. It works on pretty much every single hero. Okay, so this is a really, really advanced tip that I learned from my good friend Lars. And so basically, if you look up and to the right, like this, you're gonna block your head hitbox with your arm. So you could technically bait out the widow shot like this, and it will only be a body shot, and then you can take some extra time to aim your shot to make sure that it's a headshot. Rapid fire is trash. rapid fire, like it's the loudest ability that Hanzo has. It's extremely loud. You just do this, like it's basically like yelling, like I'm flanking. You know, it's you start shooting these wet poops. You know, that's what I like to call them. It's like a wet poop. It's 70 damage. You need to hit 3 of those in the chest to kill someone, and even if you hit a fully charged arrow to someone's chest, like I did here, one rapid fire shot is not gonna cut it. So why would I even use rapid fire here? I could just charge one more arrow at the same time, or like in the same time that it takes for me to cast rapid fire and shoot 2 more arrows. Plus, I have to make sure that I hit 2 of those arrows. Plus, the rapid fire is gonna alert that, oh shit, there's a Hanzo behind shooting wet poops. Oh my god, I shouldn't call it that, or should I? Just the rapid fire, most of the time you shouldn't use it when flanking, because everyone's gonna know you're flanking when you put out the rapid fire. It's like, oh, suddenly there's this laser show of arrows and this huge sound and you're glowing. It's better to just shoot normal arrows when flanking and then pop off the rapid fire when there's a tank turning onto you. That way you can also run at max speed while still being able to shoot arrows. Like if you're charging your arrow, then you move more slow on Hanzo. So you shouldn't really use rapid fire for more than just spamming down a tank or spamming down a shield, since it's so loud as well. But if there's a slept target and you can't see the head, you can shoot 3 rapid arrows to deal 200 damage before the target can get up and move at all. So it's pretty safe compared to trying to shoot like a normal arrow to the body and then the target is gonna wake up and start running around. It's gonna be way harder to hit the second shot. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna be making another guide video soon. It's either gonna be the flanking guide or the aiming guide next. If you wanna learn more right now, just tune into my stream. I stream up to 10 hours every single day, except on Wednesdays. I'm happy to answer any questions you have, or you can just sit back, relax, and watch me play the game and learn that way.